Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto YAHAWAH, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, YAHAWAH. Want to send double honor to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and safety is to the hopeful elect Akim doing this work. And I want to send a hearty shalom as well to the scattered elect that are amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but of the seed, the stock, and bloodline of the so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans today, which are the true children of Israel. This is the brother Yakalamoth with the Great Millstone Camp branch out here in Omaha, Nebraska, coming back with another lesson, Lord willing, to feed and to edify the lost sheep of the nation of Israel through the Holy Spirit. YAHAWAH. And just something I was meditating upon today, and it's really a question that I was asking myself today, and the question is, what is wisdom? And according to the scriptures, it says that wisdom is the beginning of the fear of the Lord, right? So I want to get that, but I actually want to get into the Google definition that I looked up as well, or rather a Google search of what is wisdom. Okay, but so before I get started, I do pray that this is an edifying lesson, and I pray that the viewers are edified. Okay, so let's see where I want to start. In Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 10. It says, "The fear of the Lord YAHAWAH is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding." And not all have the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai. Not all have the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and when you go into the scriptures in the Apocrypha, which I'll get here in a second, what was that, 9 and 10, right? So when you get into the Apocrypha, which is the first precept that came to my mind when I was meditating upon what is wisdom. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8 and verse 21. All right, so I'm bringing this out to back up the statement of, not everybody has the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. And even men that may call upon the name may not have the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. Because it's not about it's not about if you're able to call upon the name. It's about, are you able to call upon that name? Do you trust in that name? Do you believe in that name and everything that's attached to it? Okay. So this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 21. It says, "Nevertheless, when I perceived that I could not otherwise obtain her," it's just speaking about wisdom, "except the Most High gave her me," and that and that's a very important point as well. You're not going to receive wisdom unless Yahweh Shema Shai gives wisdom to you. So individuals, that may be thinking that, oh, you're smarter than the Most High, or you got smart on your own, with no help, you didn't need a higher power. Well, you would be lying, because it just said right here, "I could not otherwise obtain her except the Most High gave her me." And let's get that word "obtain," right, to solidify this point. When you get an etymology line for the word "obtain," from the early 15th century, it says to get or acquire, inherit, gain, conquer, to acquire, obtain. Jump down to the next definition. It says to hold fast, take hold of, get possession of, acquire. So you can't grasp wisdom. We can't grasp wisdom. Least Yahweh Shema Shai grants us that ability to grasp her. Okay, so we have to be, concerning the wisdom that we do have and where we got it from. We have to be humble within that sentiment. Okay, we didn't get wisdom on our own. Especially those of us that are that are hitting the highways and the hedges and putting up these videos. It is definitely a blessing that we have received this wisdom. But as we were, growing up, when we were in the world, we weren't thinking about this. Our minds was not meditating upon the wisdom of YAHAWAH. It simply wasn't, if we were just being all the way real. Okay? But now that we're here, this is why we give glory, honor, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Because so many people do not obtain the wisdom. But let's read on in this Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8 and verse 21. And it says, reading on, it says, and that was a point of wisdom also, to know whose gift she was. And I prayed to the Lord and besought him with my whole heart. And as I mentioned, that was just supporting the point that I was making, as far as not everybody obtaining wisdom. That's a gift. Okay, for us to be able to attain this wisdom and be able to sup with her, and to be able to push her forth in an edifying fashion. That way we're, and the wisdom is very important, right? I want to get this this Google search that I did, and I just went to Google and typed in what is wisdom, okay? And it gave something pretty good, man. So let's get into it. This is from the Google search. Of course, it's an AI interview. Overview. AI interview has me thinking about now, with these jobs. I just seen an article where it says 41% of companies will be replacing, pretty much be replacing humans with technology. For all I know, you might have the interviewers. If you are lucky enough to get a job or to get an interview, that it'll be done through their technology, opposed to an actual person. But anyways, let's get to this. This is what is wisdom. It says wisdom is the ability to make good judgments and understand what is right or true. And when you look at this world that we live in here, Babylon the Great, okay, Sodom and Egypt 7.0, when you look around and you see the works that are going on in this place, they don't have good judgment, okay? Look at the food, okay? The food, and the food is supposed to be a good sustenance for our bodies, whatever it is that we lawfully eat, okay? But now you got all these different pesticides that they're spraying all over the fruit, all right? These different injections that they're doing to the meat, okay? And even the fact of getting rid of real meat and printing off meat, as you've seen Gil Bates, okay, as an example, because they were printing off watermelon. You got, that's a special type of evil, to print off food, man. Okay, so that's one aspect, to say that a man changing his gender to a woman changing her gender to a man, in a sense, that's poor judgment. That's not of the Lord. Because the true and right judgments of the Lord is to look at what's going on, examine it, and say, okay, that ain't right, or yeah, that's on point. Okay, and that comes with wisdom. Let's read on in this definition, because it's pretty good. It is often gained through experience, and can also refer to the knowledge that leads to good judgment. I want to get a precept. Because, even within the wisdom of YAHAWAH, and this is something that the elder brothers here at this camp voice often, man. As far as a man that traveleth, okay? I think I spelled it wrong. This is, Sirach chapter 34. Yep, hey, call Allah, Yahawah Shai. It says, Sirach 34, verse 9, it says, a man that hath traveled knoweth many things. He that hath much experience will declare wisdom. All right, let's read that again in the Google search. Wisdom, it is often gained through experience and can also refer to the knowledge that leads to good judgment. Which is why the men that in this ministry that have traveled, that have been through things, that have experienced things, and they are leader of a congregation, they're able to declare wisdom based off of their experience. And through their experience, they got wisdom. Okay? And the point of that is for the younger men, or who is ever receiving the message from an elder brother, may learn to do the same, as far as traveling, as far as gaining experiences, going through things, that you may declare the wisdom of Yahawah Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And going back to Wisdom of Solomon 8 and verse 21, it's a gift. Okay? And, I'm speaking as a man. It's a spiritual gift to gain the wisdom of the Heavenly Father, man. All right. Let's see. What I want to read through this a little bit, because it has some pretty good things on here. It says what wisdom is. And this is still in the Google search. It said what wisdom is: discernment, the ability to see through things and understand their inner qualities. And with that comes with being able to see through the bullshit. For lack of a better term, and excuse my French. You're able to see through the BS, man. All right, you're able to analyze a situation via wisdom and know how you should react or how you should respond. Judgment, the ability to make good decisions based on what you know. Okay, and that's why it's important for us. And there's a scripture that came to mind that left me. Because it says the ability to make good decisions based on what you know. Yeah, because we learn how to operate within the bounds of Yahawah Shai. What he deems is right. And how to approach situations biblically. How to approach these situations that we may deal with on a daily, biblically. Okay, which also really goes back to a man that traveleth. Okay, it says knowledge, the accumulation of information and learning, especially in a particular field. Insight, the ability to see the relationships between things. It says precepts, wise sayings, and teachings, which really that wraps up everything, because everything is in the scriptures. Everything that attaches to wisdom is in the scriptures. Okay. Oh, let's read on just a little bit more. A few more little points here, and then I'll close it out. At least the Spirit hits me to bring a couple more precepts. So it says how wisdom is developed. It says experience. Wisdom is often gained through experience, which can be influenced by culture. And our culture is the scriptures of Yahawah Shai as Israelites. All right? If your father, your father's father, and your father's father's father, so on and so forth, is an Israelite, then the Bible is your culture. Okay? And this is how we're able to. This is why the other nations want to be us, man. Let's get something real quick. In the book of, was it Deuteronomy 7? It might be 4. I think it's in 4. Deuteronomy, yep. Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. It says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord Yahawah my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom, right, and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. And this is not the sentiment that's pushed so much today, right? But through conduct, it is. This is why you have all these different nations, these heathen nations. They copy Jake. You know, they try to what's the term? The culture vultures, man. They want to cook like us. They want to dance like us. They want to dominate in sports like us. They want to dominate in the bedroom like us, so on and so forth. Musically, they want to be better than us, and this is because the Most High have endowed the nation of Israel with a special type of salt. You know, so these nations, they're culture vultures, man. You want to be like the nation of Israel, and this is because the Most High he sprinkled that salt upon us and says that we are what? A peculiar people, a special people, nigh unto Himself. Psalms 147:19 says what? That He had not dealt with so with any nation. You know, so when all this talent and flavor has been dumped into one nation of people, hell yeah, you're going to have the masses of the world trying to follow that. All these, you know, I hate to say it, you know, all these different dances that these people got going on now, I believe a lot of them are started by Jake. And this is why these dances and things go viral. Okay? You got 1,000,001 dances out here, and I bet Jake made them all up. Okay? Well, let's finish off this definition, because that's a pinnacle point, man. Okay, let's get back into the rest of this definition, the Google definition. How wisdom is developed. Education. The education a person receives can influence the traits. Salakia says the education a person receives can influence which traits are considered virtuous. Personality, some say that wisdom has two aspects, wit and virtue. Okay, now you have a lot of witty individuals, right? And that the witty, I believe it goes back to intelligent, if my mind serves me correctly. When you look into the word wit, let's see real quick. Mental capacity, and this is the etymon line. It says understanding, intellect, sense, right? So you do have wit amongst different nations, all right. But virtuousness is totally endowed unto the nation of Israel, which virtuousness or virtue itself is moral goodness, right? Let's get that real quick. Virtue. This is an etymon line as well, circa 1200, verse 2. Moral life and conduct. A particular moral excellence, which that's only been given to the nation of Israel. We're the only nation of people that the Lord have known. We're the only nation of people, according to the book of 2nd Ezra, I believe the 3rd chapter, that says that we are the only ones that seek after the precepts of YAHAWAH. Okay? We're the only ones of Psalms 147, once again. The Most High have not dealt so with any nations. He gave His law, statutes, and commandments unto the nation of Israel. So we have that opportunity to fulfill more excellence. Baruch, the 4th chapter. The things that are made pleasing unto the Most High are made known unto thee. So this more, wisdom is only really true wisdom. True wisdom. Holy wisdom is only given unto the nation of Israel. I'm going to get this precept and I'm going to close it out. Right? And the Apocrypha, she's not made known to many. Right? I thought that was it. Excuse me. Let me find this, because the scriptures do say that the wisdom she maketh herself known, but not to many. Her children. see if I can find this. Yeah, this is not it. Let's see. Yeah, this is not it. So Salaki, I can't find that precept, but there's a precept along the lines of wisdom is wisdom is not made known to many, and that's really that's speaking in a general sense, because even you have Israelites that don't obtain the wisdom of the Lord. But in the overall sense, okay, wisdom is not made known to everybody. If it's going to be made known, the wisdom of Yahawah Shema Shai, if it's going to be made known, it's only going to be made known to the Israelites. Okay? But yeah, that's the point of the lesson, man. Just to want to touch on that. That's, through the spirit of something I want to, bring out, man. Just meditating upon it. So I do pray that was an edifying lesson. And then, with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawah Shai, Bahasham, Rahak Wadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Peace, love, and safety is to the hopeful elect. Shalom.